It is Amazon Prime Day, or I guess you could say days because it's 2 days. And, Think Media, all about helping you with the best tips and tools to help you grow with online video and YouTube. And so in this video, will be breaking down the best deals for creators. We want to help creators and show you what deals are available, whether it be cameras, lighting, if you're a smartphone creator, or if you have a camera. We're going to be talking some about those deals, as well as if you want to get into live streaming or maybe level up kind of your work at home station. But we're so glad that you would join us in today's stream. If you're on the stream, welcome. If you're watching on the replay, I know you'll get value, and we'll be updating links throughout these next 48 hours. So be sure to check out the description. That'll be very helpful to you. If you did not know this, but it is the sale of the year, I guess you could say, outside of the holiday season. And for today, July 12th, and tomorrow, July 13th, Amazon is going to be dishing out savings. And I think if we can talk about gas prices, we can all use a little bit of help, what I'm saying, in other places. So I appreciate this time of year and savings for summer. And I just would love to ask the question to you: what are you shopping for on Amazon Prime Day? This could go. This doesn't have to be specific to creating content and stuff like that. Just random. I think for me, I've gotten into golf lately, and I need like one of those massager guns or whatever. But I actually wanted to bring on some friends to ask this question: what are they shopping for? We have Heather from the Think Media team and Kyle from the Think Media team. Hey guys, how y'all doing? Are y'all excited?
Yo, what's up?
So excited. So many things. Omar, it feels like Christmas in July.
No,
Can I
I
just
like.
say that?
It just really showed my nerd alertness. I woke up this morning. I'm like, let me just see what you can get, just what you can get. But yeah, what are you guys shopping for personally?
Yeah. So for me personally, I've got little kids, I mean teenagers, and we are all about Legos. So we're doing a ton of Lego shopping today. I already put this one in my cart, gonna press buy on that one. I've got a ton of Lego stuff. And I'm also getting this. I'm gonna get some more security cameras because one, I leave my dog at home a lot and I just want to see what he's doing, and I think it's fun to be able to see your house when you're not
Yeah,
at
and
home.
hey, that's a nice little power tip too. Especially when it comes to the Amazon products, their Alexa and things like that. This is when they super slash their prices. So if you've ever wanted to get into maybe that ecosystem of smart tech, then that'd be
Mhm.
something wise to get into. Kyle, what are you looking at right
You
now?
know, usually I like to get stuff that makes my desk more clean or just more fun to work at. But when you guys were talking about the ice maker just before the stream, I was
Pull
like,
the
you know
trigger.
what? I could use an ice maker because mine doesn't
400 bucks.
dispense out of the fridge. But and I also like the little chips. It's a little better. And then when you said that you didn't have the one with the water and I could just one up you with this ice maker, I was like, I might just go ahead and do that.
Yeah,
So
I think I paid full price for this without the reservoir, and that's the life hack. This creates sonic ice
mm,
if you are that into that stuff.
you sold
But
me.
yeah. Oh no, I think it's just funny because you gotta hold yourself back, make sure ask the question, hey, do I really need this? Do I really need to spend this money on my stuff?
Well, when you live in the desert and it's 110, I think an ice
Yeah,
maker.
ice is justifiable. Legos, not so much, but it's okay. But real quick, I just wanted to give two tips when it comes to finding deals. And the first thing is that this stream is brought to you by StreamYard. If you're wondering how we are doing all these transitions, I personally love how easy StreamYard is to transition like this, and you saw how I brought Heather and Kyle on. It's so easy. So if you're looking to get into live streaming, StreamYard really is the way to go because they make live streaming so easy. Check out the link in the description if you want to save $10 off your first month. Really, we love StreamYard here at Think Media. But the first tip that I wanted to give you is that you must sign up for Amazon Prime. I know that sounds maybe a little too obvious, but if you don't have a Prime membership, this would be the time to do so that you can access these deals. And I would just speak from experience. Amazon Prime, beyond just Amazon.com, is so valuable. Prime members get free shipping on anything on Amazon.com. You get access to some Audible credits. So if you want to if you like listening to books, you get some credits. And I've been able to hit books up just because it's a part of my Prime membership, as well as Amazon TV, and you get access to their shows and their movies. And so super valuable if you've never signed up for it. The second thing is that there are two types of deals. There's limited deals and longer deals. The limited deals would be kind of considered lightning deals. And so if you find yourself here on Amazon, and let me make it bigger so you can see it. I'm going to hit shop deals. And just so you can kind of see the interface on the desktop, and you scroll, you could see that like right here, these deals end tomorrow. So this would be like a Prime Day deal. But as you scroll, sometimes you could find a lightning deal that would end in a certain amount of time. I wonder if you can kind of switch it up here. Let me see. These are today's deals, lightning deal. Give me a lightning deal, somebody. Well, if I can't find one, I just wanted to let you know that there are some that do end. So this one ends today. So this 4K UHD monitor, 50-inch Amazon Fire TV, this ends just today. So tomorrow you won't have access to this. So I just wanted to put this on your radar that some deals do have a time bomb, and you don't get to think about it as much. But with that being said, that's just tip number 2. Links to everything in the description. Again, we'll be updating that throughout these next 2 days as things come up. But the first thing I personally wanted to get into is I wanted to get into like the cameras, the lighting, and things like that for creating YouTube videos. And this deal right here, I haven't seen the price on this camera be like this. And so shout out to Agents Recruitment asking which are the best camera deals on Amazon. I'll be bringing up, I think, 4 cameras right now. So listen up. And if you are looking to upgrade your camera, the ZV-1 is a great camera for beginners because it's a point and shoot camera, meaning there's no interchangeable lenses. It's not, hard to use. They really made it for beginners, and it shoots 4K video, has incredible autofocus, and also comes in the color white if that is something that you like. If you want to vibe out your setup or what have you, you can go with the white option. But it being about $100 off is a great deal, especially now. For a while, these are actually sold out. And so they were back ordered. So they were overpriced. But it looks like Sony has filled in their arsenal of stock. And just a little tip, obviously this is brand new for $648. You can also just real quick look at the used deals and maybe save a little bit more. Amazon does warranty their used deals, so you could still even get a bigger deal. Yes, love this camera. Mic jack input, literally everything you need. Clean HDMI if you want to use it to live stream with. I love how portable it is. Nolan's friend Vanessa uses this camera to film all her YouTube content. So great camera, especially if you're coming from the smartphone. The next deal I wanted to talk about is the GoPro Hero 8. And this is a full-on kit that you're getting extra batteries, you're getting the case. And this is a super sweet camera that is on sale, saving $120 off with this Prime Day exclusive. And getting that extra battery is super nice. I think having a GoPro in your kit, let's say you had a ZV-1 or you had another camera, having the GoPro is definitely a versatile camera in the sense that, like, if you thought the ZV-1 was portable, like, nothing beats a GoPro's portability. And also just the features of, like, if you are doing adventure sports or travel vlogs, and you don't want to really think too much about settings, but you just want to capture where you are and capture the moment, the GoPro is a great tool for that, great camera for that. And coming in at this price, I think is again, like, kind of unbeatable. You could see that, like, right now, like, the regular price is $368. So what a cool savings in that regard. This next camera that is on sale, I'm super pumped about. That is the Canon EOS M6 Mark II. This is the most underrated camera for YouTube, in my opinion. I think I'm on like camera 14 in regards to like reviewing and testing. And the M6 Mark II is almost, if you are familiar with the Canon M50, the M6 Mark II is what the Canon M50 Mark II should have been. This is what I say because it has 4K, no crop, clean HDMI, great photo resolution, as it's usually it's more than your traditional camera. But for creating content and specifically videos, it's a great camera. I actually have mine right here because I used it to film a video last week. It has a flip up screen so you could see yourself, and You might just need to get an adapter if you want to put a mic on it because it blocks it. But nonetheless, this camera shoots great videos. We have a video that I released yesterday on the channel, Ryan Trahan's vlog setup. I actually shot it with the Canon M6 Mark II. And so great camera, super crispy 4K, great autofocus. And at the price point of $879, getting a camera that I would say does it all is the way to go. And so if you are in that price point and maybe you want something more advanced than the ZV-1 and something where you can have a little bit more control and you can change out the lenses, you can get that Sigma 16 lens and get a shot like what you see that I have with blurry background, then the M6 Mark II is a great option. Again, links down in the description if you actually just want to do some deep dive yourself and look into it. Also comes in like a silver if you want to go like that for that like vintage rangefinder look. And the fourth camera I wanted to bring up is the Lumix S5. This is the only full frame camera that I think is worth bringing up because of what it's capable of doing. You could buy older full frame cameras like from Sony right now, but then it wouldn't have features like this has. This has 4K 60. So if you want to shoot in high resolutions and slow it down in post and get that super smooth slow motion in 4K, this will be like one of the only cameras that do this at this price point. It also has in-body image stabilization. So it really is a smooth shot if you're walking around, if you're vlogging, and it's a full frame camera. So it's going to perform so good in low light. It's going to perform really good, giving you a great background blur. And I even think this kit lens is awesome. Like 20 to 60 millimeters is a very versatile kit lens for someone that like needs a lens that does it all. So I think for $1797, this full frame camera is awesome. It also shoots in high bit rate. So if you want to get into color grading, so this camera would be more or less for the person that is, wanting to grow from behind the camera. The other cameras I brought up, those are like, I just need something to shoot and make me look really good. Great. The ZV-1, M6 Mark II, great for that. But if you really want to get creative and add some cinematic stuff to your videos, then this would be the camera to go with. So those are some of the cameras that I saw that I think are really worth looking at. I would say if you are in the market for a tripod, you can get this tripod that can hold an elephant. That's just like a funny like stock footage image. But this Mac Trim tripod we have tested and is an awesome tripod as it extends all the way up to 80 inches, which is really tall. So I think that's taller than me if we really like go all the way. And it comes with a phone clamp, which is super nice. A monopod adapter, so you could put it into a single use pod, I guess you could say. But this for $56 and it's aluminum, so it'll last. It'll take a beating. And I personally love the clamps. I'm not too big of a fan when these extenders here in the middle are actually part of the legs, because this is just, I feel like, more trustworthy. And so this is a great tripod if you're looking for a tripod for your camera. The next deal is a backdrop. If you want to level up your thumbnails, if you want to, have a setup where it's just a clean shot and, maybe you put it on in front of a wall you don't like the design of or what have you, and you can just get a photo backdrop paper. You can use something like this and for $15 off. And this one ends today. So this would be a 10-hour, ends later today. So something to look into if you're wanting to get a backdrop and things like that. And then really something that I didn't know would actually go on sale is like software. I saw that the Adobe Creative Cloud is on sale and you're getting 20% off a year subscription. So, you pay the year up front and you're saving, you're getting it for $480 as opposed to $600. And the Adobe Creative Cloud is honestly how I create content. I edit video in Adobe Premiere Pro. I edit thumbnails in Adobe Photoshop. And the ecosystem of the Adobe Creative Cloud is so great to grow in, but also to have. And I know there are some editing softwares that are like one-time purchase. I mean, Adobe, if you're watching this, can you just like change your model real quick? Just make it a one-time purchase and we'll all be happy content creators. Amen. So those are some of the deals that I found. But one quick tip before I bring up Heather, she's going to be talking about some of the best smartphone gear if you're a smartphone creator, but is to make sure you click the drop down on the search bar to Prime Day, and then you could put whatever you're actually looking for. So you don't necessarily need to, let's just say if we hopped into Amazon and you're at the Amazon page right over here, and you hopped into shop deals, you don't necessarily, I mean, one way you can do it is actually like, click on cameras and photo. I like to actually click on right here. It says discount high to low. So like on the highest discount. And that's how I kind of like to browse to see what's like really on sale. Make me a promise, by the way. Don't buy a camera that looks like this. Just do us a solid. Just do us a solid, and don't buy a camera that looks like that. But like this is where you could see like the biggest deals. Like here's a $10 for this photo backdrop paper that can go with that backdrop. But I also like going into the search bar. And then if you make sure that Prime Day selected, you could type in a brand of your choosing. So that's how I found the Canon M6 Mark II, is because I searched Canon and I was like, oh, wow, the Prime Day deal is right there. So just make sure that your search bar, if you are searching for that massage gun, babe, that massage gun I've been wanting since Father's Day. No, I'm just kidding. That was a joke. But like, here's all the Prime Day stuff that you could look and make your decision. And just some brands that you could be aware of. These are brands that I personally I like that are budget friendly. If you want to take a screenshot of this right now, just take a screenshot. And so when you go in the search bar, you put Prime Day and put these brands, and you will find great stuff to include. Take your screenshot to include GVM. And GVM is a company we love when it comes to lights. But dude, if you've been in the market for a Cobb light specific, like I'm literally using this light right now to light my face. This is the 100-watt Cobb light, comes with the lantern, the kit, $250 as opposed to $400, which is a huge deal. And then I also have one of these lights lighting my hair, my head. And this is just their RGB light. So for $200, you're getting 2 lights. So these are brands that you can look into and make that search and truly find something you need. Don't use this today as an opportunity to buy something you don't need. But with that being said, I wanted Heather to kind of break down some of the smartphone stuff that you can invest in, as she is a smartphone creator when she goes on her camp trips and things like that.
Yes, thanks, Omar. So many great deals. If you have a question, if you're looking for something, type it in the chat also, because we can help you find some really great deals that are happening. I want to break down, when I think about being a smartphone creator, I want you to break down AVLS, and that's the audio, video, lighting, and stabilization. So I have a couple recommendations for you that I want to walk through. And the first is actually the audio part of it. And there's a couple really great deals that are happening right now on Amazon Prime Day. Someone asked, is Prime Day today? Yes, it's today. So make sure that you get set up. The first one is this Ulanzi wireless lavalier microphone. I'm really excited about this one because it's $10 off right now. It's a microphone under $50. And this is a microphone that you can connect directly to your smartphone, and you can do an interview. You could be further away from it. It's just a nice, easy microphone to have if you're creating content from your phone. I like that it says you can get 65 feet. So you can be kind of far away from your phone. I wouldn't suggest being that far away, but it just shows that you have the ability to be able to do that. The second one actually is this vlogging kit. And I'm obsessed with kits on Amazon. We like to build our own kits here at Think Media. But if you were looking for a kit under $50 that would come with the tripod, a small light that would come with the microphone and the case to have it all in, this would be a great model to get started with. Now, I think using a kit like this is great if you are on the go, more of a vlog type setting. If you're out maybe with the family and you're doing some movement type content, because you want to be able to hold it and you could have that great audio, video, and lighting with that. And the next one is this lavalier microphone. I like this because you have the option of doing the duo. So I'm all about doing great interviews and trying to find microphones that allow you to be able to do that. And this is another microphone under $40 right now that you could get started with to be able to do interview-based content with a lavalier microphone. Now, here's the thing though. If you're using a smartphone, especially an iPhone, you want to make sure that you get this the TRRS adapter. If you are doing a microphone like this, a lavalier microphone, you'd want to make sure you also pick up this adapter. It's $15 right now. And I actually just put a couple of these in my cart because I seem to lose these all the time. And so just making sure that you have a couple more of those available. Next up would be great lighting. And this is one of my favorite ring lights that I still use today. This is the Neewer ring light. I like that it comes with the carrying case. It also comes with the button that you can actually, when you connect your phone to it, you can press play with that. I think that's really fun and easy to do. This is a not wireless. This is a wired light. So you have this, but I love that you could just use one light if you needed to create your content. And this is the ring light that I still use and have today. I like that it also has different levels of light. A lot of times you'll get a ring light and you flip it on and that's it. It's like max power in the lighting. I like that this one gives you the ability to increase the light as you need it so that you can match more of your in-room lighting with your light. And what a great deal. Almost $30 off right now of this light. I think it's a great one. The next actually is this really cute ring selfie light. I got this one for my daughter and she's obsessed with it because it adds a little bit of light around you when you're doing things like your reels and your TikToks. And it's not like this giant light, so you can bring it with you. I also bring this light with me if we're going to go, say, to dinner or we're going to be in a dark setting, because you can clamp this right on top of your smartphone and you instantly have a light around your face, which I think is really great when you're making content with your smartphone, because sometimes in lower light situations, it's harder to get that really great picture quality. And this is just this is a good stocking stuffer around the holidays. But for me, this is always in my backpack as something to be traveling with for my smartphone creation. Next up is this car mount. Now, 2 reasons I suggest a car mount. This one also under $10 for this car mount. And here's why I like it. This car mount, you can clamp right to a window. So when you're thinking about your AVLS, your lighting is important when you're making things like your reels, your YouTube videos. And if you're going to be standing in front of a window, you can use something as simple as a car mount to go right onto the window, suction it right onto the window, and you instantly have light around you as you're making content. The next thing is actually putting it in your car. There's a lot of content creators that will use vlogging, or they'll be vlogging in their car. I recommend having both hands on the wheel, friends. And so you want to make sure that you have a mount for your phone. And this one's great because you can turn it horizontal or vertical. If you're making content while you're driving, this is a great one to have as well. And then I also have this selfie stick. Any selfie stick users? That is definitely me. Let me know in the comments. I only travel with selfie sticks, and I like this one because it goes up to 60 inches. Now, here's the thing. If you're going to be putting a phone on a tripod and extending it all the way up, you just want to be careful because the stability of that may not be the best. You definitely want to do maybe a larger size tripod, but if you're just traveling and you want to be able to vlog while you're traveling, be able to have something that you can be making your reels or your TikToks with, this is a great one. And it's under 25 bucks. This is something I highly recommend traveling with. And it's a great one because again, it also has the little click button. This is my favorite thing because you can get yourself in the shot. You can click that button and it actually remotes to your phone to be able to start recording. And then if you are a smartphone creator, you definitely need at least one charging portable battery, because if you are creating content for any length of time, you're going to be using that battery. And I actually use this when I am live streaming on my when I have my setup where I'm live streaming. I'll plug this in also to have continuous power into my laptop. You could do this into your smartphone, but this is something I highly recommend that you just always carry with you. Have some type of external battery when you are creating content with your smartphone. Oh, these are my Legos and my Blink. Someone asked in the comments, hey, is there a good gimbal? Was there a smartphone gimbal? I just went up to Amazon Prime. I searched smartphone gimbals and several different gimbals came up. You've got gimbals under $35, $55. And here's what I do. if I were to look at all these different gimbals, my eye immediately goes to this one. Why? Because it has 3,900 reviews and it's $35. And so if you're looking for which one's the best one, I'm a huge Amazon review reader. And so I recommend going through and just looking. This is an all-in-one 500 reviews. I would just go through and start looking at those so that you can see which ones are great. All right, a couple more things. If you are going to be traveling with any of your gear, I highly recommend looking for a great deal on a travel backpack. And I like this one specifically because you can fit all your camera gear in it, but you can also connect your tripod. And it's just great to have an actual bag that's designed for your camera equipment. If there's one thing I've learned, is that you don't want to just shove all this into a backpack. No, you want to take care of your gear. And so be looking for some really good deals on camera bags that you can use. And then lastly, Omar did a great video all about the budget wide angle lenses on your smartphone. So if you want to just kind of change what that could look like, there's a deal right now of $30 for the Pro Lens Kit for your iPhone, Android, and it'll make that wide angle. We've got a video for you as well, so make sure to post that down in the links below. Omar, are you excited about all of the, where you at? There you go. Are you excited about all of the smartphone possibilities for Prime Day this year?
No, I think what's insane is I'm seeing so many creators really grow their audience like up front with just a smartphone. And I think if you can get really good at using your smartphone, then maybe it would be a good time to actually upgrade into a camera. But getting good with this thing is the goal. And so being able to accessorize it like with gimbals and things like that is huge and key. Another thing, if you are looking at a smartphone gimbal, there's like 1-axis and 3-axis. And so if you plan on doing just like regular walking and stuff, 1-axis is fine, like what Heather was showing you. But if you're looking to get more like sporty and you want to run, 3-axis, just remember those kind of keywords. But I love what the Creator Classroom did. They said I did what I did was I put a wish list yesterday, and then this morning to see if there was anything on sale today at the price I was willing to pay. I think that's really smart to have. Okay, I have $100 set aside. I need a tripod. I need a light, and this is all I'm going to spend. Very wise. Just want to shout you out. But I just want to thank our sponsor of this stream, and that is StreamYard. This is how we are streaming right now. This is how I'm transitioning to and from Heather and myself, and I'm about to bring up Kyle. And speaking of StreamYard, if you're looking to find the easiest way to live stream, then this would be the way to do it. You can go to Stream with Think to get a 14-day free trial. We'll post a link to it down in the description below. But shout out to StreamYard for sponsoring this stream. And speaking of stream, you want to level up your live stream setup. Like we like to call it Battle Station, right? This is where you come, you work, you script your videos. You might hit record on your camera like, we're doing right now. And there's just so much that can go into it. But if we had a resident DJ when it came to our Battle Station setup, it would be my man Kyle Anderson, who is literally sitting in front of a battle station as he uses the battle station.
It's true. I am.
So yeah, Kyle, let's get into some of the deals people can look into to kind of level up their workspace and maybe get help with their productivity, but also just kind of I've learned that you can actually enjoy the space you work at if you just have the right stuff.
Oh, 100%. I mean, I'm passionate about having a space that you love to work in and enjoy being in. And so like I personally invest money into that and find things that I like. And I just have some things that I want to show you guys that's going to help maybe increase your productivity a little bit or just clean up your space a little bit and let it function a little more properly. And also, if you don't see any links to what we mentioned yet, Billy is updating those live in the description. So just refresh the page or come back later. And and I'm sure this will be in the stream. But first, I was actually pumped. I actually searched for this specifically, that this is a Prime Day deal. I actually have this. I practice what I preach here. Look at this. Last purchase. I have this. And so does Nolan. Nolan on the Think Media team. He has this as well. But I actually did a video on this on my desk setup. And as you can see, I mean, look at this before and after. Like oh, wow. That's crazy. Okay, this really just levels up your space, helps you to organize a little better. And it's under $50 and it looks identical to the Grove Made desk shelf here, which is $340, as you can see. And so I would definitely recommend buying this shelf. It's probably the best for the budget and for the quality. and as well a monitor arm. I think this is a great way to just free up space off your desk. You get your monitors off your desk, and it has more. You can just like organize things better. I like more desk space. I think everybody does. Now, most of these are all the same, right? They pretty much do the same function. I would just look for one that you like the look of, the color. But the one thing to be in the lookout for is if you have something that's 32 inches of a monitor or larger, make sure it can handle that. Um, and sometimes you might want to get one that's beefed up a little bit more, especially if you have 32 inches, which uh, I don't know if there's any on the Prime Day sale. These are usually for like 27-inch monitors or lower, but keep on the lookout for these. These are great. And speaking of monitors, this is the Samsung. This is a 27-inch 4K. So I put this on here because it's 4K. And if you want a 1080p monitor, 27-inch, 32-inch, there's a bunch of deals out there. But this one I saw specifically was 4K. And if you're looking for a 4K monitor, I think this is a great option here. And I found another one. This is an LG 27-inch, and this is a 240 hertz monitor specifically for gaming. So if you're a gamer out there, this is a great monitor for that. And I'm going to go pretty quick. So if you need to look at it, find these, go in the description below, or just come back and watch the stream again and check it out. Here's a gaming wireless mouse. I love Logitech. This has there's a great discount on this. And this is a lightning deal as well. So this is another one that after today, this is probably not going to be up anymore. And it's a limited deal. And here's another, if you just want like a normal basic mouse, Logitech's a great quality. That's why I brought this on the stream, is because like I love Logitech and what they're doing. Here's a great option for you as well. And this is again a lightning deal. So jump on that as well. And here is a flat panel light for you. So I like these because you can just put them behind your monitor. They don't take up a lot of space. You don't need a light stand that sits on the ground and takes up a bunch of room in your space. It's very easy to use. I believe Heather, I think, uses this in her setup. She has a very similar light as well. And so if you get one of these, what I want you to notice, it doesn't have a stand. So I would recommend buying a clamp stand like this. All of these are Prime deal right here. And you can choose any one of these. I actually have this one right here. It comes in a 2-pack and it comes with a ball head. I'm using it right now for my my Sony camera, and it's right in front of me in between my monitors, and they're on monitor arms as well. So when I'm not using my camera, I have my monitors closed, and so you can't see your camera, and then I have it come. I open up my monitor so then I can look right at my camera. But this is a great option too. I've never had any issues with these. And speaking of using your camera on these stands, I would recommend getting I actually have this exact mini ball head, and it's just screwed right on top of this stand right here. And it's like, especially if you have if you're using a camera that's a little more, you don't want it to break or fall. These are pretty sturdy. So I recommend getting one of these. Something like this would be a little, maybe for a light, you might want to use this ball head, but not for a camera. So these are other options that you can use as well. And I found this is pretty cool. These are cool white desk shelf speakers right here. And they're, where are they at here? Sorry. Right here. So it's like all the other ones, these are like $100. These ones are on sale right now. And they were $90. And I think white looks super clean. I personally love these. I think I got Mel on our team these, and they sound great, and they're above average speakers, nothing crazy, nothing to like actually edit like sound for music. But if you're just doing basic editing and you like listening to music, I think these are great as well. And then for a microphone, I love this. I actually have it on my I don't know if you can see it on my gaming setup behind me. It's black, so you can't see it. But anyways, I have this. This is an awesome mic. It's super small. It's plug and play, and it sounds great. So I definitely recommend this. You can get it in white and all these different colors, but I think the black one specifically is what the deal is on for. And then I think I saw somebody in the comments, they asked about a mic arm, boom arm. So there is actually one, the InnoGear microphone arm stand. This is a great one. I actually am using it on that setup as well. And now one thing to look out for is what size you need. So make sure you get the proper size. The large one is actually pretty big. Like this is a large one, and this is a pretty big desk, and it booms all the way across my desk. So just make sure to watch out for that stuff. And then lastly, oh, never mind. That's my ice maker I was looking at. That's for me personally. But Omar, you can come back in the stream. But those are kind of the products that I recommend and I actually like using. And so check those out. And Omar, what else you got for us?
We had a question come in about any mic suggestions. I know you brought up a USB mic, but again, just kind of like the tip to be able, if you know what you're looking for and you don't want to have to like dig through all the stuff on Amazon, you can just go here and then you can type in either a brand or what you're kind of looking for. I typed in Deity, which is a mic brand that I'm personally using right now, and we love that brand. But other recommendations came up. But like you have this like wireless Hollyland mic. So for $230, you're getting a wireless mic that's very reliable. This is a really well-known brand, by the way, in the industry, and it also charges in its case. But you're looking at a huge discount from $308 to $230. But if you're just looking for a new shotgun mic, this Deity V mic is what I'm using right now to like conduct the stream. Literally have this plugged into my computer, and this is how it sounds. And so if you want to throw a mic on top of your camera, you can do so with a mic like that. But that's just kind of how. Just make sure you hit that like Prime Day and search. And if we just even go in their store, we could see if they're maybe got some stuff for sale on their store up front. Oh, looks like people are buying them out. Look at that, Deity. We need a restock, guys.
Dang.
So hey, maybe you want to hop on that deal, that mic we just showed, the D mic. And so, but that's just a good one. So like, let's just type in camera, microphone, and we're just going to make sure we change this to Prime Day and then hit search and see what comes up. And we got webcams when you type in microphone. But, you know, Heather mentioned it. Just make sure you look at the reviews. So like this has 3,300 reviews, 4 out of 5 stars. This probably does all right. You know, for $15, kind of can't be beat. Anytime you have a microphone, just make sure it's as close as you can to your mouth. That's how you make it perform better than even if it's a lower kind of quality mic. But there's definitely some mic deals out there to include wireless mic solutions and things like that. Look at this. This one, not so many reviews, but cool little vibes, black and white vibes. But that's some mic suggestions. When it comes to backlighting, somebody asked about, I need some backlighting. I would encourage you to get like just a panel light. You know, a panel light really are like these. These are lights that you can change the color, the temperature. They're very versatile. And GVM is really like slashing the deals. This comes in at around $135. For 2, so you can do put one on the ground and maybe splash on your wall, and then, you know, put one and splash on your head. But speaking of like brands, just wanted to pull up this slide again. These are just great brands that you can find on Amazon if you want to screenshot the screen, because if you search any of these brands, you'll find things that you might probably need when it comes to this stuff. But we'd love to like answer some questions. If you have any more questions in the chat, I'm going to bring back Heather on the screen. But super cool deals out there, aren't there?
Yeah, there's a lot. And someone was just asking, you know, any ideas of the lights on sale today? I need softbox lights. So I just went in Amazon Prime, clicked on the softbox lights, and there's a lot of softbox lights that are on sale today. Again, looking at those reviews, what does that look like, and which one are you interested in? And I did actually just search, like you said, Omar, Neewer, which is the ones that I use, and seeing if they have any that came up. But there's a lot of different soft boxes that are on there. What do you look for in a softbox light, Omar, when you're trying to find one?
I mean, I personally have been loving like cob lights. Cob lights are more or less, they're large and they put off a large light that is very soft, hence the word softbox. But I mean, when it comes to lighting, I mean, depending on where you are in your, you know, budget, you know, I think lights and audio are 2 things that you can invest in one time. You know, if you just get a really good light, you probably won't need to buy one in the future. And that's why I love cob lights. That's the kind of key term, that if you're looking for a softbox light, a cob light, and GVM has a great deal for $150 from a $300+ light. That's the 100 watt. But that's what I look for in a light, you know, is large and soft.
Yeah. And Kyle, we just went through a ton of products. So
Yeah, we did.
if
Oh,
you
wait.
want to know what will we do with all these links?
What are we going to do with them? We're going to put them in
post
the
them in the
description below.
That's
That's
right.
what we're going to do. Billy's adding those right now for you guys. Now, somebody did say something about backlighting. Nolan uses these lights a lot. These are Govee lights. And
Sweet.
I just looked really quick, and there's a lot on the Prime Day deal. Like these light strips that you can stick behind your monitor and stuff like that. There's like these little tube lights that you can do the same thing, putting them behind different things around your desk. So I would check these out. These are great. I think right here, this would be perfect. You just stick this behind your monitor, and this will stick like adhesive on it. So check those out. Those are great products. Nolan says he likes those personally. So yeah.
Hey, shout out to Good Vibes TV. Camera is ordered. What camera did you end up getting? Good Vibes would love to know what camera you ended up going with earlier in this stream. So if you're watching this now early on this stream, you can back up after we finish and check out the camera deals, the best cameras for specifically YouTube. But Isaiah does ask, I really need a good camera, but only have $700. What do you suggest? Sometimes that's like tough because it can come in really close. But the Sony ZV-1 is $750. But if you look, let me pull this up for you. Or 648. Actually, it's actually in your budget. So Isaiah, I'm telling you right now, this is gonna be the best $648 you could spend for a camera in 2022 because of what this can do and its capabilities. If you want to save even more, you can go to the used place and then save a little bit of money. Maybe invest in a microphone that's on sale right now, or get a light kit to go with it. That would be even what I would consider a budget camera for beginners, as Kavishka asked. This is a budget camera for beginners. The Sony ZV-1, definitely something to look at if you want something a little more advanced, like growing into. So you can't, you're limited on how you can grow with this camera in regards to like the lens options and things like that. Then I would encourage you to check out the Canon M6 Mark II. That's I absolutely love this camera. They have a great lineup of lenses for it, and for under $1,000, you're getting a camera that you probably won't need to upgrade anytime soon. I would say the only downside to the M6 Mark II probably just is the record limit. Like if you need to record longer than 30 minutes, it's not necessarily going to be able to give you that option because it just records up to 30 minutes. But just so you can get a vibe of like what it kind of looks like, I want to just show you a little bit. So this was a video that we posted yesterday. And just to give you an idea of like a good talking head setup, as I use so much B-roll in my videos. But like this is the M6 Mark II. Look how good that looks. Skin tones. Like I got the Sigma 16 lens on it. And so if you're looking for a good like talking head setup, I'm just saying though, like this, I didn't do anything to this footage. It's like straight from the camera. And that is the M6 Mark II. A couple more questions would love to answer. We got let's see. Is a ZV-1 camera good for talking head reel videos? The simple answer to that is yes. And let me tell you why. To have the ZV-1 flipped vertically and start shooting content like this, the camera actually rotates the video for you. So you don't have to like rotate it in editing. It actually you could send it straight to your phone, or you could edit it, in your computer editing software, and the clip literally is vertical already. So if you want to use the ZV-1 for talking head videos, specifically for like reels and TikToks and stuff like that, it's great. Can you use the deity mic with the Sony ZV-1? You 100% can, as the ZV-1 has a mic jack input, so you can upgrade the audio quality coming from the camera by being able to put that mic on top. That is a really cool kind of like setup to have the ZV-1 with the deity mic. And that it'll make it sound really good, even if you are doing those talking head videos. But again, just to show you like that Prime deal that Deity had, they had Deity. We got to make sure you got Omar. Listen to your own tips, bro. Yeah, I know. Prime Day, Deity mic. We're hitting search, and we got this D4 Duo. Great microphone if you're looking to just level up the mic on your current camera. setup. And so, and another thing, I just wanted to again highlight those brands. Is these are great brands. If you search Prime Deals and you look up these brands, it would be really good to check out. Maybe something you didn't know you needed, like the Ulanzi mirror. Like, you know, if I search the word Ulanzi, you'll find that they have this mirror for Sony cameras or cameras that don't have a flip out screen, or even like if you're using your smartphone, like this is the Nicey rig, dude. I'm telling you, you guys made it this far to the stream for this moment in the video. I'm here to tell you, if you are a smartphone creator, my goodness, this mirror thing will allow you to see yourself when you're filming yourself with your smartphone, because you can actually, look at the mirror as Ruby comes into my room, and my daughter, and literally use the rear facing camera of your smartphone. This is the Nicey Rig Vlog selfie mirror that you could check out. $20 from $25. We've actually sold a ton of these because we made a couple of videos on them. But this is just great stuff on Amazon Prime Day. Hey, here's a cool checklist. Another thing that you could kind of screenshot if you want to see maybe things that you don't know you need. Maybe just screenshot this page right here, and you'll be able to, go through this list. Like if maybe you didn't know you wanted some batteries. Maybe you need to get a little bit more batteries for your camera, your microphone. Heather mentioned a power bank. This is a great time to get SD cards. If you want to get some more SD cards, specifically maybe faster SD cards, maybe you've been using some older, slower ones in the past. Camera bags. We saw that Adobe Creative Cloud is on sale. But so much to look into if you are really trying to build out your studio, your home studio, your battle station, as we would call it. And if you need to reference anything in this video, just be sure to check out that description. Again, shout out StreamYard for sponsoring this stream. If you want to check them out and maybe do something like this for your channel, make sure you go to streamwiththink.com. We'll post a link to it in the description below. But we're so glad for you to have joined us on this huge money savings event, especially in times like this, saving some money with tech and gear that's actually should help you make more money is a beautiful thing. And so be sure to sign up for Prime if you aren't a Prime member already. So excited or so grateful for you to be subscribed to Think Media. If you are not subscribed to Think Media, be sure to hit that subscribe button. I'm posting videos every day of the week, quality videos to help you grow in your content creation. Hope you have a great rest of your week, and we can't wait to see you in a future video. Peace.